Okay, so I know I haven't been on here in a long time. So what the fuck going? It's your girl, motherfucking big motherfucking Merster in the motherfucking building. You know for sure. Let me stop playing. Okay, for real, for real. So I really got on there to tell this story about me getting into it with the locksmith. So I might be in and out because I be having stuff to do. So I'm gonna tell y'all how this ended up going. I'm gonna tell y'all the names. I'm gonna tell y'all every motherfucking thing because one thing about me, I don't never try to keep the shit, or I'm not a too private person. I'm an open motherfucking book. So it's like I'm just gonna say what the fuck I say and we gonna leave it at that. So boom. I would say in 20, what is it? It's 2024 right now. So I would say in like 2019, 2020. Yeah, around, no, not 2019 because I was out of school. So I would say probably like 2021, 2022-ish. So around that time, I was up on Instagram. Like, you get what I'm saying? I had a lot of people like just coming to my page. I didn't know where the fuck they was coming from. Didn't really give a fuck where they was coming from. My page was piped the fuck up. So I'm like, okay, cool. You get what I'm saying? So I'm getting a little motion going on. So basically around that time I used to have a whole lot of like niggas sliding my DM, or you get what I'm saying, they probably would just say like, oh, you hard with the music, or you get what I'm saying, they might just be saying like, oh, you pretty, like you got a nice body, or you got this going on, you got that going on. So long story short, boom, I guess around that time I used to be into light-skinned boys real bad. Like, but when I say light-skinned boys, like I didn't know how bad I was into light-skinned boys, but I was. So boom, I'm into light-skinned boys bad as fuck type shit. And it was this one boy. So one thing about me, like as y'all can see, I got tattoos on my face. I just love tattoos. So I got like a nice little amount of tattoos on my face. I got like a rose up there. I got a snake right here. I got a heart behind my ear. But the dude that I was talking to or whatever, he literally was supposed to be like, he was just like a cute little light skinned dude. He kind of reminded me of myself because we both had like hella tattoos on our face and stuff like that. So I'm like, damn, like this could be my man. So I'm just like thinking like, okay, yeah, maybe this could be my man. So boom, the nigga ended up sliding my DM. He just like, oh, you get what I'm saying? What's up? Like I'm trying to talk to you. And I'm like, damn, like you get what I'm saying? One thing about me, if I like a man or if I think a nigga cute, I'm not gonna be the shy motherfucker and just wait for him to slide my DM, or you get what I'm saying, just waiting. Once a nigga started my DM, okay, bitch, if I want you, you mine type shit. So boom, me, the dude texts me and I ended up texting back like, damn, like you get what I'm saying, you look good type shit. But I was asking him straight up before I even talked to a dude, before I even talked to a nigga, I asked the nigga straight up, what's your sign and how many kids you got, if you do got kids. You get what I'm saying? So boom, he was telling me like he had 2 kids. That was a red flag for me because it's just like 2 kids is too fucking many for me. You get what I'm saying? 1 is too many for me. You like, I just feel like, no, I'm not with the drama and shit like that. So no, 1 kid is too fucking much for me. So I told nigga just straight up, I knew I was gonna be. I already know that we was gonna be intertwined. I already know that we were gonna be fucking around. But I told him that we was gonna be best friends because it's just like due to the fact that you got kids and shit like that, I don't want no baby mama drama or nothing like that. So at this point, we just fuck it. Okay? So boom. I fucked around and I guess like when it was first time for me to meet the nigga on some shit like that, it was on some shit like I was telling him, I guess it was like New Year's. Was it New Year's or it wasn't the 4th of July. It was like New Year's, I believe. But it was New Year's or whatever. And we were supposed to be going down to Piedmont Park. So, we were supposed to be going down to Piedmont Park so we could watch the fireworks and shit like that. So by the time we ended up getting up there, it was too motherfucking late. So mind you, I was with my sister and we ended up taking like an Uber. So it was like me, me and my 2 little sisters or whatever. So basically, we ended up going down there or whatever, and then by the time we got there, they was like about to leave type shit because they really thought we wasn't coming because like I take a long time to get ready every single motherfucking time. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So it was like I was telling him we was on the way when we really wasn't on the way. I was getting myself together type shit like that. So he was just like, oh, y'all playing, we finna get ready to go. So long story short, boom, by the time we pulled up, they was finna get ready to go. So he was like, we finna go ahead and go to this kickback or whatever. So let's get ready He was like, we gonna go to this kickback. Y'all wanna go over there because we finna leave, this next. So we was like, okay, cool. And he was like, y'all can rock with us. And then we ended up going over to them niggas' cars. These niggas had one car. They had 3 fat ass niggas in the back seat. He's the small one. He drive, and you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, how the fuck is all 4 of us? Because it was 4 of us. It was my sister, one of my sister friends too. Like, how all 4 of us gonna fit in this car with all these fat ass niggas in here? So I'm just like, what the fuck going on? Like, you get what I'm saying? No, we're not riding with y'all. Like, you get what I'm saying? We'll get an Uber at this point because them niggas started like making my sister them and my folks feel uncomfortable because they was saying like, oh, y'all gonna have to sit in our laps. And then the car was little as fuck. And when I say them niggas was big as fuck, like them niggas was like this put together. I can't even show y'all how the fuck they was, but they was damn near touching each other or you get what I'm saying? Arm, fat ass motherfuckers just in that bitch. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I don't got nothing against fat people. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying in general. Like, that's what was going on. You get what I'm saying? So they barely, y'all talking about we finna get in y'all lap. Like, we really gonna be squished on top of y'all fat ass niggas. So we was just like, you get what I'm saying? We not doing that. So, long story short, boom, we ended up going to, where did we ended up going? Long story short, we ended up going to the party. We ended up getting the Uber and we ended up going to the party or whatever the fuck the case may be. So once we ended up going to the party or whatever, he fucked around and yeah, okay, so when we got to the party, it was like a whole bunch of niggas there. It was like some girls there. They was hating up because they was ugly as fuck, but yeah, it was like some girls there with some niggas there. It was a lot of people there, but it was like we was looking cute. So, you know, a lot of people was trying to come and talk to us and figure out what the fuck we had going on and shit like that. So, we didn't mind like them trying to see what we had going on, but then them niggas started getting a little too pushy after a while. So, like, my sister was like, they was ready to go because, like, niggas was saying, like, oh, yeah, we finna do something tonight. Like, you get what I'm saying? We finna fuck something. We finna do this. We finna do that. And then they looking like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, we ain't on that. Like, because they didn't come on that. Like, you get what I'm saying? We really was just coming for the vibes. We really was just coming to chill or whatever the fuck the case may be. So, yeah, the niggas in the bed, they just like, oh, somebody finna get fucked. Somebody finna do this. Somebody finna do that. And then my sister them look like, oh, hell no, I'm ready to go. So, boom. This is a crazy-ass motherfucking story because, what ended up happening was, okay, I was trying to call us an Uber and my Uber account wasn't working. So I ended up having to call us a cash ride home. So when they was like, they was ready to go, I'm real big on, you get what I'm saying, going or moving when the fuck they move. Like, especially if I'm with somebody, if they ready to go, bitch, it's time for us to go type shit. Like, I don't give a fuck if I want to stay. Which I was, like, doing a little flirting or whatever going on. But it was like, it wasn't too much. You get what I'm saying? So, basically, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. But hold on one second. Let me see something, cause I gotta do something real quick. But yeah, it's like this shit was crazy as fuck. Like, and y'all just have to like hear about the car. Like the car, y'all. It was so many niggas. When I say it was so many niggas, it was a lot of niggas. So, okay, boom. Once they said they was ready to go or whatever, I had to end up calling an Uber. So, boom, my Uber account wasn't working. So, everybody looking like, what the fuck? Like, we ready to go home. So, I'm just like, boom. So, I'm one of them type of girl. I guess in Atlanta, if y'all not from Atlanta, we do cash rides in Atlanta. I'm pretty sure y'all probably do it all over the world, but they be doing cash rides in Atlanta type shit. So, I'm just like, okay, boom, I could just give somebody some cash to come pick us up. So, boom, I ended up, texting this dude and I'm like, okay, can you do me a cash ride type shit? And the dude was ready to come do the cash ride, or he was saying he was gonna do the cash ride. So I'm like, okay, cool. So you get what I'm saying? Once I ended up getting the cash ride, I started telling him, I'm like, okay, y'all already got the cash ride, so the ride finna be on the way to that and this and that. He said he was gonna be here in like 15 minutes. Mind you, this nigga said he was in a Chrysler. Hold that thought, because shit finna get crazy. Hold on. So the dude said he was in a Chrysler. So when you think Chrysler, I was thinking like a Chrysler 300, 400. You get what I'm saying? The nice Chryslers. Chrysler's always been my dream car. So it's like, damn, once the nigga had done hit me up and telling me like, yeah, we finna, I finna be pulling up. I'm in a Chrysler, this and that. Let me show y'all what type of Chrysler this nigga was in. Like, oh my goodness. Let me see. So basically, boom, the dude ended up pulling up to come get us. So mind you, when he first was pulling up, we was at the spot, but then we ended up going to like a food place to go get some food type shit. Let me show y'all this. Cause I ain't. Hold on. I don't know what type of. Hold on. I think it was a PT Cruiser. No, that's not it. It's a 300C. Where is that fucking? I'm trying to show y'all the car that we was in so y'all can see like why the fuck and what the fuck was going on. Hold on, wait. This it right here. Okay. So this the Chrysler right here. So boom, we thinking that this nigga finna pull up in a Chrysler 300, 400 or whatever the fuck the case may be. We end up, mind you, it's hella niggas surrounded around. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's the crazy part about all of this going on. It's like a whole lot of niggas outside. And it's like, okay, we ended up going to the food place because they was ready to go type shit like that. So, boom, once we end up going to the food place, you get what I'm saying? Most of the pretty girls was with us. Like, well, it was only us. We was the only pretty girls there. Everybody else looked burnt the fuck out and they wasn't looking good. So, boom, all the niggas started following us across the street to the food place. So, boom, I'm telling them, I'm like, I'll ride on the way, this and that. And they be like, what he finna be in? I'm like, he in the Chrysler. Let me show y'all this car one more motherfucking time before I finish this story. But he was in, and it was in one like this. Hold on. It was like literally that color and everything, but I didn't know it was gonna be that. So basically, he ended up pulling up and to come get us or whatever, and everybody just mouth dropped. Because it's like y'all getting this little bit of ass part. Mind you, it was 4 of us. So it was two me and my little sisters, both of my two little sisters, and then her friend and me. You get what I'm saying? So it was like all of us getting into that little bit of car. So somebody had to get in the front seat. So my sister friend ended up getting in the front seat. And then another crazy thing, he had a dog in the car. It was a Chihuahua. And you know them Chihuahuas mean as fuck. So basically, boom, this another thing that had me pissed the fuck off. Cause me personally, like, I like riding with the windows down, but then again, like, you get what I'm saying? I like to let my windows up. Do y'all know this nigga had the whole top off this motherfucker? We on the expressway. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all know how like the Flintstones was when like they was like driving with their feet and they feet at the end of the car. I swear to God, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like we was walking on the goddamn running. Using our legs to run in that motherfucking car. I swear to God, because it was just like, literally, like, I swear I felt my feet touch the goddamn ground. And I'm just like, oh my fucking God. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I just hope that don't nothing happen. Like, I really thought that we was not going to make it in that car. I'm not even going to lie to you, because it was just like, that bitch was 3 seconds from breaking down. And it's like, we had 6, like, okay, it wasn't the same as them fat niggas in the car before we had them pulled up. But it's the same, like, you get what I'm saying? This shit was just, oh my God, I really thought I was going to die. Like, I thought I was going to roll out on that expressway and I was never going to be seen from again. I was just praying, like, the whole time, like, and y'all, guess what the fuck happened after that? Oh my fucking God. Y'all, we get all the way, mind you, we're in the city. My house was on the north side. You get what I'm saying? So we was all the way in the city, in the hood, y'all. Y'all, why? When we get back to the motherfucking house, we get back to the house, y'all. Mind you, I know I locked the door before I left the house. You get what I'm saying? So I locked the door before I left the house. We get out the car, we driving through the motherfucking neighborhood. Soon we get to the front door, y'all, guess what? I'm looking around for the goddamn key. Mind you, I ain't have on nothing that I could have put the key in. So I'm looking around for the key. I can't find the key. Nowhere, y'all. Oh my goodness. I couldn't find the key nowhere, y'all. So we all standing outside. Mind you, it's late at night by the time we had got home. Like, it probably was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. So we just, I'm just pissed the fuck out because it's like, damn, like, I didn't even know we was gonna make it. I didn't even know we was gonna make it. You get what I'm saying? We done finally made it. Bitch, you done left the fucking key. Oh! Oh my fucking God! I was mad, y'all. I was mad as fuck because it was like, what was we gonna do? What was we gonna do? So boom, y'all. We so fucking stupid, right? You know that, like, when you call a locksmith, you have to pay. So boom, we ended up calling like a locksmith. It's just like, damn, so what the fuck we gonna do? We was trying to see if we can get in through the windows. We weren't gonna be able to get in through the windows because that shit was locked like pretty good. So it was like, damn, like what the fuck we gonna do? So boom, after that, we realized we weren't gonna be able to get in through the window, and like, okay, mind you, I had 2 apartments in the same, not in the same neighborhood. I had one apartment at this neighborhood, and then I had another apartment across the street. So like, even if we was locked out, we could have went to my other house. So it was like, okay, cool. You get what I'm saying? Everything peaches and cream, ain't shit fucked up or nothing like that. So we was cool. So boom, we ended up we started realizing like, okay, it ain't no way that we are gonna be able to get in this bitch. Like we tried the windows and everything. Mind you, everybody know this my house, so it's like the neighbors and stuff like that, they're not really tripping because they know me type shit. So boom, we ended up walking across the street to my other house because you get what I'm saying, we were locked up. Mind you, we had 2 keys. So around that time, my mama had one of my keys and I had the other key, the key that I had ended up losing. So boom, I had to end up calling my mama, telling her like, mama, we need to come get the key because you get what I'm saying. We ended up going out and I left the key across like fucking town. So my mom just like, okay, you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna be up. This next. She said she was gonna put the key in the car. So boom, we sitting in the old house. You get what I'm saying? Just chilling, just surprised that all of this done went the fuck down. Now listen, in the midst of all this, boom, we ended up. Okay, before we ended up going over there, we went to, we called a locksmith. So a locksmith came. He was a short ass motherfucker too. Like he was probably like 2'3". I'm not even gonna say like 2'3". He probably was like 4'3". If I'm being completely honest, he was like 4'3". So boom, we ended up calling the locksmith. Now, one thing about me and my sister, them, they are real crazy. Like you get what I'm saying? Especially if they feel like somebody is being disrespectful. They get real crazy on some shit like that. So boom, we ended up calling the locksmith or whatever. And once we ended up calling the locksmith. So yeah, once we, what the fuck? Why that shit just start like that? Okay, there you go. But yeah, once we ended up calling the locksmith or whatever, he ended up coming out. He was like 5. No, he wasn't even 5. He was like 4. He was like 4'5", and he was a short man or whatever. So basically, like, okay, the locksmith pull up or whatever. He was just basically telling us like, okay, so what do y'all need? And we was like, okay, well, we locked out the house and we trying to figure out like what we need to do to get back in. So basically, he basically was telling us like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this and I'm gonna have to do that or whatever the fuck the case may be. So we like, okay, cool. You get what I'm saying? We ain't tripping too much. We just vibing or whatever. So once we do that or whatever, we were just waiting. So then he started telling us the prices and shit like that. So he fuck around and tell me like, I think it was like $500 for him to basically break in my house. So he said something like $500. I was like, oh no, never mind. I said, you don't even gotta change the lock. I said, don't even worry about it. I said, yeah, I was like, you don't got to change the lock. I said, don't worry about it. I said, we got another key at my mama's house. So that's why we ended up going across the street. So boom, once the nigga ended up realizing that he came out there, he was just like, okay, well, you still have to pay for me coming out here. And my sister was like, no, we don't. We not paying nothing. And he was like, yes, you do. You do have to pay. He was speaking in Spanish and shit like that. He was just like, you do have to pay. You do have to pay for me coming out here. This, that. And then my sister's like, no, the fuck we don't. So you need to calm your little ass the fuck down. Because like I told you, he was a little ass nigga. So boom, my sister's like, you need to calm your ass the fuck down, little ass motherfucker. This, that. And then he was like, he was coming for me. So I was like, even though, regardless of who was talking, my sister or whatever the fuck the case may be, only thing we telling you is, nigga, we don't need you no more. He got mad and he was like, oh, we have to pay like a fee for him coming out. Nigga got mad, started cussing me the fuck out. So then my sister started getting mad because it's just like me, I know how to handle myself. You get what I'm saying? Then around that time, I had a warrant out for my arrest anyway. So it was just on some shit. Like I was trying to be on my best motherfucking behavior, my P's and my Q's, because it's like, bitch, I can't afford to get locked up right now. I'm trying to do the right thing. You get what I'm saying? So boom. I had done fucked around and I told my sister had done, like, he called me a bitch and just was just doing the fucking most, and then my sister ended up getting mad. She was finna tear that nigga the fuck up, and it's like, and I know she would've. Like, this whole everything I love, my sister is a beast. So I knew she would've, so I'm holding her back. She was going in, that nigga was so scared, and it's like, this is a grown man. Like, my sister probably was like, how old she is now? I think she's like 18. Yeah, she turned 19 on the 18. So yeah. My sister was probably like 16 or 17 at that time. But literally, my sister was a fucking beast. Like, literally, she really would have whooped that nigga ass. And I was like, no, Mike, like, just calm down. Everything cool. Like, you get what I'm saying? We ain't gonna, you get what I'm saying? We don't want nobody to call the police. We don't want to just get locked up for beating the fuck out of this man or nothing like that. We just need to go on about our business and mind our motherfucking business that pays us, because this on some shit like this, the business that's gonna get us locked the fuck up. And it's like, bitch, I ain't trying to get locked up. Like, no, bitch, I've been running for years, like, from the police. Like, no, bitch, I'm not running, no. Like, you get what I'm saying? You ain't finna give me a stronger reason to run type shit. But yes, y'all, like, that shit was crazy as fuck. And I actually, like, I'm really gonna start getting on here telling, like, more story times, because it's like, I just be big. Oh, well, I do be busy as fuck and shit like that, but it's like, I can do a little story time every once in a while, but instead of me just going and doing the story times and editing it, I'ma just put the shit on live, and then you get what I'm saying, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna upload it to my channel anyways. But if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up, some comments, or whatever the case may be. I love y'all so much, and I will be back with more content soon. It's your girl, Big Merster, and I said Big Merster. It's your girl, Big Merster, and I will see y'all on the next video. And you know what? I don't even know what the next video gonna be, honestly, because I be doing my hair sometimes, which I did end up doing a video of me braiding my hair on live. So I'm gonna figure out how the fuck I can edit that shit and put that out there. But yeah, love y'all so much. Subscribe to my channel. Drop some comments and share my channel. Turn on my notification bell. And yeah, love y'all. Bye.